So today I'm going to explain to you the difference between these four terms so that you never confuse any of these with each other, because a lot of people confuse margin with equity. Hey guys, welcome back to this video. So today we're going to go through the full explanation of account balance, margin, floating PL, and equity. After the end of this video, you'll be able to understand the difference between these four terms, and whenever you're in your trading account, you will not confuse any of these with each other, okay? Because a lot of people do confuse, or a lot of beginners do confuse margin with equity. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to define or explain the account balance. So account balance simply means the money that is present in your account, okay? The account balance refers to the amount a trader has in their trading account. However, there is one thing that you should keep in mind, okay? If you have the any trade or any positions open, those profits or those losses are not added to your account balance, okay? The account balance is the balance that is available for you to trade anytime you want to open some position. So keeping aside the profits or losses of your open position, okay, the remaining money in your account is the account balance, and this money is readily available to you whenever you want to open new trades, okay? So here we can see that whenever you open up your trading dashboard in your mobile app or in your computer, the account balance is shown to you right away, okay? You're able to see your account balance somewhere at the top, okay, or somewhere at the bottom. Different trading accounts have different layouts, so it depends upon the trading account and the broker that you're using. But account balance reflects the money available to you that you can use to open any position, okay? The next thing is the margin. Now, a lot of people get confused between margin and equity, and sometimes they would understand it wrong. So the margin is a good faith deposit that a trader puts up as a collateral to initiate a trade, okay? Now let me explain what this means. Essentially, basically, it is a minimum amount that a trader needs in their trading account to open a new position. So this is the amount that you need, that is necessary for you to have it in your account when you want to open some position. So let's say if you want to buy $100,000 worth of USD JPY pair, okay? Now you might think that you need to put $100,000 in your account. That's not correct, because a lot of brokers instead, like, all of them offer some leverage, okay? And you can use that leverage to take these trades. Now leverage is basically, let's say if you want to open this position and your broker is offering you a leverage of 1:50, so you don't need to put this much money into your account. You don't need to put $100,000 into your account. What you need to do is you need to use that 1:50 leverage, and you can trade using $2,000, okay? Now the $2,000 is not your margin, okay? The margin is calculated because, like, each broker has different margin. So let me show you that. So for example, as I said, if you want to open $100,000 worth of USDJPY pair, you don't need to put up the full amount. You only need to put up a portion, like $3,000 or somewhere around that. Depends upon your broker, okay? So what, let's say the margin requirements for different currency pairs are this. Like for your USD, it's 2%, because it has a lot of liquidity, and then GBP USD has 5%, then USD JPY has 4%, and Euro AUD is 3%. Now based on these margins or margin requirements, we're going to calculate how much margin would you need, okay? So let's say you have deposited $1,000 in your account and you want to take long position or buy USD JPY pair, okay? And you want to open 1 milli lot. As I said, that you don't need to put the full money, because 1 mini lot is equal to 10,000 units, okay? And in order to open a long position for USD JPY, you would need $10,000, but you don't need to put that much money into your account because your broker is offering you a leverage. So let's say you have deposited $1,000. Now, as we saw in the previous slide, that the margin for USD JPY pair is 4%. Okay, so in order to calculate your margin, what you need to do is you need to calculate the 4% of $10,000. Now the 4% of $10,000 would be $400. So that would be your required margin. If you have $400 in your account, then you can take this long position. Okay, you can open up mini lot and take long position in your trading account. You don't need, like, you have put the, so the notion value is the trade or the lot you want to open. Okay, so here in this case the notion value is $10,000 and your required margin would be notion value multiplied by 4%, which is basically 0.04. So the answer would be $400. So if you have $400 with your broker in your broker account as account balance, you have a margin requirement and you can open this mini lot. Your remaining balance after opening this position would be $600. Okay, because $400 would be locked up in your account and you won't be able to use it for something other. If you have this position open, you will have this locked up, and after that, after your trade concludes or after your trade is finished, what broker will do, either you will have profited or lost some money. So either case, what broker will do, if you have profited, they would put your profits along with your margin back into your account balance. So let's say if you started your position with $400 margin and your remaining balance was 600 after that, so let's say you made a profit of $50. So after conclusion of your trade, what you would have is you would have $1,050 in your account. Okay, because the $50 profit would also be added back. Now the next thing that we have is floating PL. So the floating profit or loss is the profit or loss that a trader has when they have some position open in their account. Okay, and the floating PL changes with every tick in your trading account. So because of this floating profit loss, you can keep track of your open positions and you are able to see if you're profiting from a trade or if you're losing on that trade. So let's say your account balance was $500 for some trade. Okay, and the equity, basically, which we are gonna explain in the next slide, is 450. Okay, because the reason for that is your floating profit loss is $50. So let's say your account balance is $500 and your floating profit loss is $50. So what you would do is you would subtract the floating PL from your balance and the remaining would be your equity, so which is in this slide. So the equity simply means the current value of your trading account. So let's say if you have no position open at the current moment, your equity would be equal to your account balance. As I said in the previous slide, that if you have no position at all, okay, if let's say if you have $500 in your account and you have no position open, your account balance and your equity are same. Okay, but if you have some positions, okay, open, then your equity would be account balance plus the floating profit or loss. If there's a profit, that profit will be added to your account, and if there's loss, then that loss will be subtracted from your account. Okay, so this is what equity is. Okay, so here again the same example. So here let's say your account balance is $500 and your floating profit loss, or in this case your loss, is $50. So what you would do is you would subtract $50 from your account balance because this is an open position, and your remaining equity would be $450. Okay, so I hope you can understand the difference between these four terms: the account balance, the margin, equity, and floating profit loss. If you have any questions, please comment down below and I would love to answer them. You can also join our free Telegram group so that we can keep you updated about our latest strategies and knowledge of Forex. See you guys in the next video. Thank you.